Is he cheating on you? Let's find out. Let me shuffle these really quick. Hang on. I think this message has been weighing on me for weeks. So let's get Oracle, let's get Tarot. Maybe we'll do something else. Oh, I also have initials. We've got obsession and self-love here. It's funny, it says obsession, but this person looks like very reclusive, like in their bed alone at night, like upset, unable to figure out what's going on. Self-love is about acceptance, self-treatment, intentions, and self-awareness. I want to get one more for that one. Good appreciation and dreams. It's so weird. I feel like you're going back and forth between like loving yourself and not loving yourself. It's coming up very clearly. Coming out. Actually, it wasn't the most clear. I think you're realizing the gift that you are. It's funny that the first thing that was coming out was if someone had betrayed you, but you're really focused on yourself here. So maybe this is for you if you're realizing some of your self-worth at the moment, because let's connect it to you. There are some regrets. Again, it's like I can see you at night crying in bed. You're like, ugh. Maybe you know that you deserve better. Let me get one more for regrets. Communication. Maybe you've been trying to communicate about this, but it hasn't been done in the most like poised kind of way. Maybe your anxiety has gotten to you, or maybe your anger has gotten to you. If it's not you that's in regret, you might be waiting for the person connected to you to let you know that they're in regret. I'm not even sure if they're cheating on you because it's not really coming out. This is mostly focused on you. We've got children on the spread here, but I think this is more about immaturity. Maybe you haven't gotten the communication that you've been waiting for yet about this topic because someone's immature. Feels like they're not able to own up to something or deal with something. They really love you though, this person that you're worried about. Okay, who is this person? Who is this person connected to the collective? Someone you've definitely had a relationship with. This is the Union card, but it's a lot about reconciliation, coming back, second chances, rebuilding. So there's definitely a history between the two of you here. They might have had something to do with the law, either career-wise, or they might have been in trouble with the law or had like some sort of criminal history or like literally had been in jail. That's them. Let's see you. You're stressed. You're an anxious being. You're on edge. And you are searching the high heavens to figure out what the fuck is going on. Man, I think you're sensing something is off, and so you're like searching through everything you possibly can on the internet, on socials. Like you're being a little bit creepy, do you know what I mean? But I think it's because you can sense something is going on. I don't know if anything's going on though. It's literally not coming out. Like none of the third party stuff came out. Connection between these two. It's all good. We also didn't get separation here, so it feels like you're together right now. Just a lot of emotions. It doesn't even feel like anything's actually happening, but you're experiencing like waves of different emotion. Maybe you feel like you're getting signs of this, but you're not even sure if you can trust those signs. Again, we've got legal stuff here. Libra might be an important you might have Libra in your chart, or they might have Libra in their chart. You guys know what I'm saying. Okay, let's get some, what do we want to get? I want to get these healer cards. I don't know why. We'll see what comes out. I haven't used these in so long. I'm learning to use Oracle first and then Tarot. I just was recommended to do this as a channeler because I don't really have like structure in my reading, and I was told this might help me. So maybe you're a tarot reader and maybe you could try to do that as well. Okay, we've got good fortune here. 13 might be an important number for you. It's so funny. And growth and magic. Okay, this feels like your energy. Honestly, look at you. Good fortune, growth, magic. I think good things are coming for you, whether you feel lucky or not. I think, look, my dog concurs. Lady, you're being disruptive. You guys know Lady? Some of you know Lady. I feel like this is a time where you're going through cycles that you've repeated from the past, but this time you're taking it at a little bit of a different, like you're coming at it from a different angle. So there does feel like there's some learning here. You're also incredibly magical. I don't know if you needed to hear that. I think you already know that, but this is just a confirmation that you are. 3, you might be a life path 3. Your relationship with this person might come out to a 3. You also have 15 here on the spread. That's you. That feels like your energy. Let's see them. Got a little bit of jealousy here. Maybe they're jealous of your magic, or they know you're lucky. It's a little bit of evil eye, your person that's connected to you. Divine masculine. You know what? I was not expecting that. Oh. You guys know what I'm thinking. Also, water sign is here. So we've got Libra and water. Oh, this is just the element water, but probably a water sign involved. 23, 2, and 18 are on the spread here for the masculine collective connected to this collective. Well, yeah, I wasn't expecting divine masculine to come out. But with jealousy, are they stepping into their divine masculine? Maybe you resonate with the twin flame journey, and so this will help connect you more specifically to them so you know who we're talking about here. Or maybe you wonder, you've heard that coin term twin flame and you're thinking, is this a twin flame? Maybe you're not quite sure. It'll come out if it is, but if you guys are together, twin flames aren't usually together. They do have like some good energy and a little bit of like energy, but it's not terrible. They're very grateful, like in general. They might not always be like the best truth. Anyways, that last one got cut off. Maybe this person's not like always the best at telling the truth. Like they omit some of, not that they're lying, but they omit some things, you know? It's not the most clear all the time. I feel like they're in a little bit of distress as well. I think you've got new moon here. I was trying to get some advice for you. So maybe you'll get some revelations through this new moon. I think we probably have like another week or so at this point. We just had that full moon in Scorpio. So maybe just hang on until then and some revelations will come about. Yeah, I just feel like you're still a bit veiled. Oh, I got divine feminine here as well. You might be a twin flame collective. You would know this about yourself though. But maybe you don't know this about yourself. Look at how she can't see. Either you don't know this about yourself and this is confirming you are in fact a divine feminine collective. I can't imagine that's what's going on here. Or you will find out more things that will suit you as this new moon energy reaches us. And maybe you'll feel more divine within that experience as well. Okay, let's get tarot. Let's get some more tarot to see, to confirm. Still not seeing cheating. Interesting. Okay, let's see what's going on with you first, and then we'll tap into them. You are not feeling in strength right now. We got strength reverse. You are not like taming the lion within. You feel like a mess right now. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. This reading's probably finding you at the perfect time. You are unbinding the shackles, whether you feel like you are or not. Hello? Even though you don't feel in strength, it does look like you are releasing the grip of whatever is upon you right now. What is upon you right now? Look, you've got temperance on the bottom. That's great. Aw, look, you've got unbinding the shackles and the happiest card in the deck on the bottom. Or not on the bottom, but underneath, to clarify. You don't feel in strength, but I think you might know there's some good things happening here, and maybe that gives you hope or happiness. There is forward movement here, so I don't think this collective would be feeling in a very much, like, you wouldn't be feeling super stuck. You might have a really long neck, just a side note. Or maybe blue hair. Just to tie you to this. I think you're getting a lot of advice, a lot of opinions from people around you. It might be confusing or kind of murking up your energy right now surrounding this. You're probably getting like, dump him. You're crazy. Don't be so silly. Like all over the board. You might be getting people that are like, this is like a really tough situation. Are you sure you want to deal with this? That kind of advice, you know? It's too many. Ten of Cups was trying to come out. I feel as though you've been trying to manifest a certain kind of life for yourself. I've got the Three of Wands here that just came out. I think it's coming for you. I know this feels like a really hard time. Sometimes it's the darkest before the dawn and we can't even see like the light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? It's like in those moments when we're so challenged. I'm also hearing like some of what you're feeling is not even your own. Oops, excuse me. Some of what you're feeling is not even your own energy. So I would try to be really mindful of like what is yours and what's not yours, especially if you're a high priestess, divine oracle within. It's very easy to pick up on other people's energy and take it on as your own. So just be mindful of that. You would probably understand this, like what I mean, if you talk to certain friends and then afterwards, like whatever advice or energy or feeling that specific friend gives you. Say, for instance, you have a friend who you speak to about this topic and they're so stable in their relationship. They're married, they have children, they have the house, everything that you like desire in your heart. You can feel the stability within them, like that confidence, that very kind of emperor almost, or empress, more emperor though, emperor energy, female or male. And you leave that conversation being like, yeah, I feel really secure and stable within this. And like, I know what I want. And then a little bit later, that feeling kind of goes away. That's just like you in that moment picking up and kind of absorbing and taking in their energy, in my opinion. So if you do feel like that, like all of a sudden after you speak to someone, you're like, I'm going to make a decision based on this, just try to remember that like you are an empath and you're going to feel and sometimes take on other people's energies, especially when you don't know how to decipher them from your own. So I wouldn't be making any like rash decisions right now. I know you feel stuck, but there is forward movement here on your spread. Maybe you're worried about repeating the same cycle, but in the first little part with the other deck, there was growth and moving through these cycles differently. So let's get one more for the world reversed. No, you're missing it. We've got Two of Wands reversed underneath the world reversed. So I mean, You're not seeing like the mistakes from the past and how to move forward into the future. You're like missing the dangers around you. Let me get one more. Got Queen of Wands sideways. Maybe you go back and forth between feeling confident and then feeling erratic. You did have a lot of self-love. Oh, that's literally what we said in the very beginning. Okay. That checks out. I mean, okay. Let me get a few more for this strength. I mean, you've got the Empress underneath strength reversed. So you don't feel like you're in strength, but I think you are still giving divine feminine goddess within. The Empress, we love her. We love. You're just down in the dumps right now. Things are happening. Things are changing. I don't think you've moved completely through this cycle yet. I still think there's some things you need to learn here. That's probably why you feel a bit stagnant, even though there is some movement. Maybe there's movement on like if you've broken out of any kind of addiction or obsessive energy or even codependency, like maybe there's forward movement on releasing certain bad habits, but like overall in the grand, you know, like completing out your 2-year cycles or however many year cycles you go through where the same pattern repeats itself, maybe that's what you're not seeing quite clearly. And that's where it feels stagnant. Yeah, the advice you're getting around you, I think, is it's putting you in 4 of Pentacles. You're not wanting to let go, I think. It's like you're taking all the advice to heart and not listening to yourself. Like I think you value these other people because you know they love you so much and they have these beautiful lives that you really want. And so you're really clinging to that advice, but you've got to trust. You got to trust you. You know. 3 of Wands, Queen of Swords. Maybe you're a little bit critical of yourself because your manifestations haven't come in quite as you'd hoped, making you a little cold to the whole process. You're very logical, which is nice. Okay, that's you. I do want to see quickly how we can help you move through this cycle with more clarity so you can be aware of what needs to be healed out. I'm switching decks really quick. Don't judge me. We fly by the seat of our pants here. We don't follow very rigid structures. Sometimes we just wing it. Okay, let me get like 3 cards on what you need to be aware of as you close out this cycle. So you can close out. I mean, I said it. Maybe you are closing it out. Activating higher self, the feminine twin. This is a twin flame deck, but 6-6. I do think you're trying to figure it out. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Kundalini activation, clearing out karma, again 6-6. It's kind of giving dark night of the soul. And then I am enough, let go of expectations, 11-11. It does feel like you're just becoming more of your higher self right now. I think if you don't feel like you're enough in whatever it is that you do, just remember how long it takes the caterpillar to turn into the butterfly. And that also, my mentor always says the butterfly doesn't just, come out of the chrysalis and spread their wings immediately and fly. Like their wings are still damp and crumpled when they first come out, and it takes a little bit for them to open up and expand before they can fly. So just because you feel like you've gone through the whole metamorphosis, it does look like you're still going a little bit through a metamorphosis here with the clearing out karma and activating your higher self, but I feel like you've already done a lot of the work already. So again, your efforts haven't gone unnoticed. And you need to believe that what you're doing is enough, that you're good enough. And that's going to help you. I think you need to be more in attunement and alignment with yourself. Again, we're activating that higher self, your sense of knowing, and that's going to help you. That's probably your lesson in closing out this cycle, is that self-confidence. I don't know if you do any affirmations or any subconscious reprogramming, but you guys always know that I recommend those things for changing especially subconscious beliefs, because those are really hard. Like when we don't know, when we're not aware of them, we're not like consciously aware of them. Let's get their energy, the connected energy. Let's see what's going on. I feel like you're just worried they've betrayed you, but they haven't. Ugh. They don't have it all together, especially financially. Maybe they don't want you to know about that. Maybe from the outside it looks like they have it together. They're hopeful here, though. I think they think they're going to get it together. You got 10 of Pentacles reversed in the Star. So they're like, I don't have it together, but I am going to get it together. I believe in it. They're probably crying at night, too. Or maybe they can't sleep at night. There's something here. This feels very work-related. About them wanting or needing collaborations or to collaborate with other high-level people on their level. But they are not doing that. Let me get one more for that. Maybe they tried this. They tried to collaborate with someone. It didn't work out. But whatever that is, it's over now. Although they're still focused on it. Maybe that really hurts. I feel like that keeps them awake at night too. Both of you, you're kind of mirroring here where you're both not really seeing the past and future quite well, where you're not learning so much from the past cycles and looking forward to the future ones. You just straight up weren't seeing it. This person is kind of like, maybe they're kind of aware, but they haven't really made any changes. You know what I mean? They're not the most mature. We got the Page of Cups reversed. I don't love. They might have emotional outbursts. They might not see the fun in things. Maybe they're ruining some stuff for themselves because they're taking things so seriously. My third party card hasn't come out, so it looks like right now this person is really just focused on their finances and business, and they have some emotional immaturity that they're working through. They really don't want you to know about their money issues. Like this might be a shock to you actually, or you might have an inkling and you're like, you know, but they're not spilling the beans about that. It's private information. The Emperor reversed under the Star. This person's kind of funny. It's like they're like, I have no control, but I know it's gonna be okay. I'm hopeful. It's like blind faith. It's actually kind of cute. They're a character. They might use delusion as like a form of manipulation, kind of. It doesn't really feel like manipulation, but it's like if they run a company or they do something where they're having to be, interact with other people, they're basically like, I don't know how it's gonna work, but we're gonna make it work, and then they just like keep going. Like it's not really like giving strong leader, it's giving like, I don't have my shit together and we're figuring this out by the seat of my pants. It's not the best leadership. Sorry about my dog if you guys can hear her. That wouldn't really like put security into their employees. Do you know what I mean? It does look like they're looking for balance. Like I said, I think they're aware of some of their cycles and things they need to. They probably wouldn't even view it as cycles, but they're aware of like some of their weaknesses, I guess, and things they need to change. And I do think they're curious about that, and they might even talk to you about that. Immature but nurturing is what I'm hearing. Maybe they're like kind of a giver energy, you know? They might bring you snacks. They might like apples. They might be an earth sign if they're not a Libra. Okay, that's their energy. I think they're literally just stressed about work and money, and maybe they're not communicating with you quite as well as they could be. Although it does look like they're trying, I think there's just emotional maturity here, and maybe that's sending off your internal alarms. It might be putting you in confusion because you don't feel like you're enough. Oh, you think they're cheating because you don't feel like you're enough. Okay, that's a revelation to me. Maybe that will be one for you as well. Okay, I just want to get some initials for you guys. I've never used these before. So these might be important. Oh no, there's little balls. I'm gonna have to take those out. That's crazy. You might feel chaos right now. Okay, we've got, can you guys see these? No. FGNA IW FQPCGWR. Love heart, love heart, love heart. Definitely someone connected to your heart space. Okay, my angels. I don't have a dice to roll for you, but I think there was enough specifications in there that you should be able to feel if this was for you or not. If you're confused on any level and you've still made it this far, there may have just been some healing messages in this for you, and maybe this wasn't your collective, but sometimes there are still messages in the readings that might help you. So only take it if it fits. I'm not like one of those readers that's like, take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, if anyone would like further help, you can book a reading with me through the link in my bio. I love you guys.